All right, everyone. How's it going? Hopefully, all are having a fantastic day. As always, it's your boy, Barry Drake. If you like my content and you want to support me, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I try and go live as much as humanly possible. That being said, I do have a Discord. Link is in the description below, as well as links to my Humble Bundle, Hero Forge, Secret Lab, as well as links to my merch page and my donations page. Those help me out monetarily, and most of that stuff you get something awesome back from it. We're going back into the dig. This is episode 2. It might be the final one. We'll find out. It probably will be. It's a pretty awesome game, and I want to get through it and get back to our regular programming. So let's jump into it. Play. So we saved her from the big old spider. See if
Robbins, as worried as I am for Brink, I can't help feeling a little angry at him.
He's wacko. Nuts. Out of his mind with greed. He's not himself. It's those damn crystals.
You were starting to tell me something before Bob the Lobster came to pick you up for your date.
Just a sample of what I was reading. Nothing significant. What mattered is that I could understand it. I've caught on to how their language works.
I don't know about you, but I'm starting to get tired. I've done a lot of digging.
And I've done so much reading, my eyes ache.
What do you think of our situation now, Maggie?
You want the truth, Boston? I thought I had faced reality when Brink died. But when that monster carried me off, I finally understood what it means to be in an alien place. Nothing here is going to go the way we expect it. There's no guarantee there even is a way home.
We have had some help from the ghosts.
Help? They have their own ideas of what they want us to do. They don't care whether we get home or not.
But I do, and you do, so we're not giving up.
Oh, I know. I'll keep on searching and trying to understand. Even if I die here, I'll at least know something about the place before I croak, right?
I guess that's a comfort. You still hanging in there?
I'm okay, Boston. Don't worry about me.
You handled that whole business with the Great pretty well, Maggie.
I hate to admit it, but it was a good idea you had. Not everybody thinks of diverting a waterfall.
Do you have any idea what it was you did to attract the thing to you?
I don't wear perfume, and heaven knows this outfit isn't exactly alluring. I was just sitting there.
Apparently that's enough.
That's usually enough for very lonely men on Earth. As for this monster, I'd just as soon not have another date like that anytime soon.
When I called you before you were kidnapped, I was trying to tell you that it worked. I revived the alien.
Was it angry? Glad?
He didn't kill me, if that's what you mean. He talked to me, but I didn't understand anything he said. Maggie, we've got to find a way to communicate with the alien inventor.
I know, Boston. He's the only one who can answer our questions.
He's also the only one who knows for sure how to get us home. I never would have found out anything from the map room if there hadn't been all those engraved keys lying around. Almost as if they were left for us.
Only intelligent beings would have been able to figure out how to use them.
Maggie, that's the sweetest thing you've ever said to me.
I meant any being over the intellectual level of, say, a baboon.
Now you're making me blush. I still can't believe you were able to decode an alien tongue.
I didn't say I was fluent, and they designed it so foreigners like me could decode it.
After seeing what they've done to Brink, we'd better think long and hard before we start duplicating these back on Earth.
Don't worry, we're probably never going back there. And even if we do, I doubt anyone will ever be able to figure out this alien science.
I hope not.
Now that you can read the library inscriptions, can you make any sense out of this?
It didn't even look like the same language to me before. But now I can see the relationship between this writing and the things I read in the library.
What does it say?
It seems to be talking about an important thing, I don't know what, that was hidden
Any hints about where?
on the other side of the hole, so that none may enter. Then it tells how to, pull back this part of entrance, whatever that means. It's pretty vague.
There are some things that man was not meant to understand.
Yeah, but this one even woman is having a hard time with.
You won't believe what I found, Maggie. The central island and the 5 rock spires around it aren't just connected by underwater trams. There are also light bridges leading from the spires to this amazingly transparent crystal above the center island.
A bridge made from light?
I know, it doesn't make any sense, but it's true.
Their technology is so far advanced beyond ours that I don't know if anything could surprise me now.
If they can make bridges out of light, you have to wonder if they can make anything else.
You mean light beer?
I was thinking more of a lighthouse.
Oh, they're doing it again.
Have you learned anything about those metal plates?
The shapes are all significant in their written language. They're also rich with symbolism in their culture.
But you have no clue what they have to do with navigation, right?
That's right. I'm a clue-free zone on that one.
Where are those ghosts when you really need them?
They only show up when they think they need us.
Thanks. There's a signal here, but I'm not getting a clear reading. It doesn't point in any direction. I want to climb these rocks.
I'd rather wait down here. Be careful, though. That looks dangerous.
I'm back. This place is as creepy as the forest behind my house when I was a kid. So there is more to that crypt than I first thought. It doesn't look safe to...
Map, museum. Tomb. Let's track down this nerd. Nah, I'm gonna be trying to finish this up, see how it is.
Brink. Can you tell me...
I don't have time to waste on foolish discussion of nothing.
Thanks for helping me save Maggie.
You've already rewarded me by being a pushover, Commander.
Brink, I have to tell you, you're exhibiting signs of advanced dementia. You're paranoid, violent, and manic.
I know you're saying these things to try to gain power over me, and if you don't shut your mouth, I'll shut it for you.
We're on the verge of opening a gateway in the fabric of reality. If it works, we think it might lead us home.
Yes, you and Maggie can go home. Do you think I don't know you secretly plan to leave me behind and take credit for everything yourselves?
About the...
I don't have time to waste on foolish discussion of nothing.
About the...
I don't have time to waste on foolish discussion of nothing.
Frank, there's a dead alien sealed inside a crystal tomb.
In a culture that can raise the dead, they probably have a good reason when they choose to bury somebody instead of reviving him. Now leave me alone.
Why do I bother? Talking to you is a waste of time.
Yeah, it's nice to change up the pace a little bit sometimes. Probably do Red Dead tomorrow for a little bit, and then I have some things to do, and oh shoot, I don't have any crystals.
I can't use these.
Wait a minute, Museum Spire.
A control console. If this is a library, then this must be where you search and retrieve data.
I did. We saved her from a big giant semi-arachnid thing.
Robbins. Never mind.
Let's go this way.
Here's where my alien education either pays off or we die.
Die?
As long as I don't accidentally offend him, we'll be okay.
Aklash Pag.
He says, open your mouth, which is their way of saying speak.
You do the talking, Maggie, so you can understand each other.
Speak.
Why was your tomb so carefully hidden?
So only the most persistent, the most clever, and therefore the most dangerous of visitors would find me.
Why has your body been preserved so carefully?
Since all the evil in this place was my fault, I chose to be its guardian forever.
If what you did was bad, Why do the museum displays give you so much honor?
There was a time when my creations were thought to be good. I believed it myself, or I would never have created them.
How long will you remain here?
Until the last of my mistakes is rectified, or until the life crystals lose their power out of miserable death.
How long will you remain here?
Until the last of my mistakes
I
is
misclicked.
rectified, or until the life crystals lose their power out of miserable death.
We want to go home.
That is the wish of all living creatures. It is a vain wish, for there is no true home. All intelligence wanders and has no rest.
The probe you sent out brought us here. We want to go back to our home planet.
Another one of our terrible mistakes. We sent out those probes when we thought we had found the glorious secrets of the universe. We could not call them back. Thus, I remain here to warn all those who come in answer to an invitation we wish we had not sent.
Warning us won't do any good unless we can get back home to Earth to tell other humans.
There are two ways to protect your planet. One is if you return and warn them to stay away. The other is if you never return at all. Which warning do you think will be more effective?
Damn.
Tell us how to get back to Earth. I beg you.
If my people could return from Space-Time 6 where they have gone, they would rebuild the starport. They would make a crystal ship which would take you back to your planet. But they will never find their way back home.
There's water everywhere in these islands. Waterfalls, pools, and the sea all around.
We love the water, but now my people live in an eternal desert, neither drinking nor thirsting. If only they could thirst again, and then drink. If only they could dive into the sea and hear the roaring of the waterfall.
The creatures who live here now, did you people know of them, or did they come later?
Millions of years have passed since then. What once were pets or companions have followed their own evolutionary paths. They have become as beautiful or as terrible, as clever or as stupid as it was in them to be.
The monster who captured me, are there any more of them?
That one did not evolve. It was made.
It was made.
And there are as many of them as are needed.
Who are you, Honored One?
The bringer of misfortune.
Please tell me who you are.
I am the doer who undoes, the creator who uncreates. And yet, I would gladly be the destroyer who undestroys, the dangerous one who protects.
Speak
Riddles.
plainly. Tell us who you are.
Once, I was hailed as the greatest mind my people ever produced. I tried to bring them power and happiness. I gave them power to leave this world, to leave their bodies, to enter an existence as pure mind, eternally perfect. But I could not give them the power to return and reclaim their abandoned bodies, their decaying world. They are lost and cannot return.
Have you a name?
I had a name when I was alive. Now that I am again and again dead, what need have I for names? My body is now so ancient that the crystals scarcely have power over me. I rise for a few minutes, and then I fall again. Soon, I will cease to rise at all. Only then will my grief end. I want no name or memory to live after me.
We'll call him
The
Fred.
map helped us find you. Did you create it?
It was created by those who now wish only to find themselves.
The language of the library was a great achievement. It was so clear and surprisingly easy to learn.
The greater the idea, the simpler and clearer the language needed to express it.
Did you invent the life crystals? To raise the dead is the greatest achievement we've seen.
What raises the dead can debase the living.
Are there side effects to the crystals?
What the crystals create is not a life, but a slave.
So when the life crystals restore you, you aren't really alive?
They restore the cells and the organs, but take away all that made the life worth living.
Then why did you make them?
Our society became obsessed with living eternally. I underestimated the breadth and danger of the obsession. The crystals are the second worst mistake I made.
What was first?
Why is this inscription in another kind of writing?
I did not write it. I would not have written it.
I can read it, but the meaning isn't clear. It speaks of something hidden.
It was the first achievement on the road to my greatest error, the one that condemned my people.
The light bridges are magnificent. We never dreamed that people could walk on light.
Ah, yes. We were happily surprised at how convenient those light strands turned out to be. If we had known, we would not have bothered to build the trams.
If you were surprised that the lights could be used as bridges, what did you create them for?
When all the bridges are complete, the eye will see.
When you say the eye will see, you aren't talking about our eyes, are you?
An eye that can see the 3 dimensions of time, as well as the 3 dimensions of space. It will show you beauty beyond belief. But once you have seen Space-Time 6, will you ever see Space-Time 4 again? The eye may be open, but the mind hasn't the strength to see.
The metal plates we found, what are they?
They are authority and power. Each shape has a meaning. And when they are fitted together, they have a new meaning.
If we put the control plates in the triangle, what will happen?
You will open the door to beauty without boundaries, and to trouble without end.
What are the ghosts we saw? Are they alive?
My people all travel to the realm of Space-Time 6, where 3 dimensions of time join to the 3 dimensions of space. It is indescribably beautiful, but they can build nothing there. They can create nothing, they just exist, on and on with empty lives and hearts that long for this hard and stony world.
The ghosts are your people, then?
Their connection to this world is so slight. They can disturb the energy in the air. They can make themselves visible for a few moments. But they can't build anything here. They will live forever. But it is not life.
Is it impossible for your people to come back?
It takes enormous strength of will to leave that place and come back to this one. They have all tried. They have all failed.
Hey Marco, how you doing?
And now they have been away too long. They have lost the physical memory of how to live here in Space-Time 4.
Why did the ghosts lead us to you?
Some of them foolishly hope that if I help you open the gateway again, you might have the strength to lead them home, to let them remake their bodies here. But I am sure that all that would happen is you, too, would be lost in Space-Time 6.
Thank you for helping us.
I will only have helped you when you give up your foolish plan.
We're not giving up.
My only consolation is that true death comes closer with each dying.
Good job of translating, Maggie.
He speaks very slowly and clearly, but I'm also pretty damn good.
Yeah, it's my weekend right now, so my weekend's been pretty decent. I'm gonna be doing a little D&D session with my my boy Zay. But I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming it or not. I don't know any of the players or anything of the sort. I think it's mainly to get him into the DMing vibe. Like he's working on something with his brother and his friends, so I'm just tagging along, you know, checking out his stuff, seeing how it goes, and you know, having fun with it. So I'll probably be ending my stream semi-early tomorrow. Well, I'm gonna be obviously doing some stuff.
Robbins. Never mind.
Oh. But yeah, I'm gonna be playing one of my old characters, Morgan Whitefist. A barbarian. I love that character. Appsfire? Yeah, I do some
like
D&D.
I'm gonna stick my hand in some crack in the rock on an alien planet. Yeah, right. Like I'm gonna stick my hand in some crack in the rock on an alien planet. I can't use these two things together. I can't use these two things together. There's a glow coming from inside the crevice, but I can't see what it's coming from.
No, tabletop. Well, online tabletop.
Robbins. Never mind. A lot of useless junk collected by that little thief. Just unidentifiable junk left by that critter. A lot of useless junk collected by that little thief.
In a way, so it's like fantasy RPG, yeah. Like, I choose to use Fireball, etc.
I can see outside.
But yeah, I got some old videos of it on my YouTube.
Robbins.
Like, I got 2 or 3 different campaigns on here.
If at first you don't succeed,
Oof.
it still doesn't work. Robbins. Never mind. If at first you don't succeed, can't open it. It won't accomplish anything.
They should be all under,
Robbins. Never mind.
I should have playlists. One's the Tales of Aria, and the other one is Seas of Hysteria. I don't know if I have Gearbox Radio set up, but that's another one. Starts off a little rough for Tales of Aria, but it does get a lot better. We literally started in the middle of COVID because we were all bored at home and trying to find things to do and look forward to every single week. And my buddy Hippo, who I met through playing through Xbox 360, then became a DM for Seas of Hysteria, and he was also acting
Shallow indentations.
as one of the characters in it, named Ordwin.
Maggie, come to this side of the door. I can see a tunnel that connects to the island I just came from.
Wait a minute. Isn't there a thing on one of the...
It's a control panel.
How do I control the panel I'm thinking of? Is it planetarium?
Those beams of light all focus.
Hmm.
Robbins. Never mind.
Hmm. Really?
Come on across. That won't work. It won't do anything. It won't do anything.
Alright, so we came from the planetarium. Let's go to the museum.
I can't open it. It won't do anything. Robbins, I still can't believe you were able to decode an alien tongue.
I didn't say I was fluent, and they designed it so foreigners like me could decode it. I'll bet he could give information about lots of topics.
Have you learned anything about those metal plates?
The shapes are all significant in their written language. They're also rich with symbolism in their culture.
But you have no clue what they have to do with navigation, right?
That's right. I'm a clue-free zone on that one.
Hmm.
Now that you can read the library inscriptions, can you make any sense out of this?
It didn't even look like the same language to me before. But now I can see the relationship between this writing and the things I read in the library.
What does it say?
It seems to be talking about an important thing, I don't know what, that was hidden
Any hints about where?
on the other side of the hole, so that none may enter. Then it tells how to, pull back this part of entrance, whatever that means. It's pretty vague.
There are some things that man was not meant to understand.
Yeah, but this one even woman is having a hard time with.
Thanks. I don't think we'll be able to fix... It's shimmering, a light that doesn't seem real, as if it's just on the edge of existence.
It makes me think of something. Something I saw earlier. Or maybe I read it.
It's shimmering, a light that doesn't seem real, as if it's just on the edge of existence.
It makes me think of something. Something I saw earlier. Or maybe I read it.
Robbins. Where are those ghosts when you really need them?
They only show up when they think they need us.
I still can't believe you were able to decode an alien tongue.
I didn't say I was fluent, and they designed it so foreigners like me could decode it.
You still hanging in there?
I'm okay, Boston. Don't worry about me.
I don't know about you, but I'm starting to get tired. I've done a lot of digging.
And I've done so much reading, my eyes ache.
You handled that whole business with the Great pretty well, Maggie.
I hate to admit it, but it was a good idea you had. Not everybody thinks of diverting a...
Do you have any idea what it was you did to attract the thing to you?
I don't wear perfume, and heaven knows this outfit isn't exactly alluring. I was just sitting there.
Apparently that's enough.
That's usually enough for very lonely men on Earth. As for this monster, I'd just as soon not have another date like that anytime soon.
Thanks. It's shimmering, a light that doesn't seem real, as if it's just on the edge of existence.
It makes me think of something. Something I saw earlier. Or maybe I read it.
It won't accomplish anything. It won't accomplish anything. It won't do anything. It won't accomplish anything. It won't do anything. Can you look at this inscription, Maggie? Does it say anything that might help?
It wasn't clear to me before, but now I can see. Boston, it exactly describes that strange field of almost light.
What does it say?
It's a set of instructions. Now it makes perfect sense.
Still doesn't make sense to me.
I just twist this.
Everything's so simple when you read the directions.
If we didn't know better, we'd think that island had been there for 1,000,000 years.
What was so important that they left us exact instructions on how to get here?
Maybe that metal plate over there.
That's floating.
That's the fourth one. If it's like the metal plates on Attila, these four should fit together in that triangle matrix.
Yes, but there's no guarantee that putting them together will take us anywhere we want to go.
You have the most cheerful thoughts, Ms. Robbins.
If you had been abducted by a monster and then half drowned, you might be pessimistic too.
But you lived, didn't you? And your hair looks terrific again.
You sure know how to make a girl feel good.
We'd better go find Brink again, in case these metal plates do the job.
He threatened to kill me the last time I saw him. Maybe it would be safer if we leave him and send an expedition back to get him later. An armed expedition.
There's no guarantee we'll ever get back. For all we know, this is a one-way trip.
You're right. We can't leave him. He scares me, Boston. Worse than the monster.
They're both just hungry for something.
But Brink is smarter. More dangerous.
We're smart too. Let's go. That was a powerful one.
Commander Lowe! Can you hear me?
Brink, we're looking for you. We've got the last of the metal plates and we...
Listen to me, Commander. I'm trapped. I need your help.
Where are you?
It's near one of the light bridges. An arched bridge over a waterfall, and then into a crevice in the rock. You must have been there. You're the one who's been turning on all the light bridges, aren't you?
Hold tight, we're on our way.
Hold tight! Very funny.
Museum, map, tomb, planetarium.
Where are you?
It's near one of the light bridges. An arched bridge over a waterfall, and then into a crevice in the rock.
Okay.
You've just got your hand jammed in the rock? I thought you were in real trouble, Brink.
When would it be real trouble, Commander? When it's your hand?
I don't go sticking my hand into cracks.
I was
All right,
reaching
Marco.
for a life crystal, and then the
See you
rock
soon, buddy.
shifted. My circulation is cut off. No blood is getting to my hand. You can't pull me out, Commander. Don't
Hope
leave
to
me
talk to you soon
die
there,
here.
bud.
Even if you have to cut off my hand.
Don't be so dramatic, Brink. Nobody's going to cut off your hand.
Don't
I
make
mean-
promises you might not be able to keep, Maggie.
Are you serious? He's just got a stuck hand.
It's a race to see whether gangrene kills him before he dies of thirst or starvation.
You'd cut it off.
Of course he would. The military trains you to recognize necessity and do it.
It would be easier if I had anything to cut it with.
Chew it off then!
Oh, I would, Brink. But human teeth can't bite through bone.
After all that's happened to us, this may be the most horrible.
Do something, Commander! Do it now!
Whatever creature these bones used to be, I don't think we've got anything like it on Earth.
Well, they said chew it off, and this is something I very much remember.
You're going to saw off his hand with a jawbone?
The teeth are razor sharp.
What about anesthetic?
Do it, Commander!
Brace yourself, Brink. I can't believe you endured so much pain without fainting.
I'm fine. But I'll need more crystals.
Come with us to the Triangle Matrix. We've got all the metal plates. We think it's gonna take us home.
You don't know where it's going to take you. I'd rather gather more life crystals.
What if it does take us home, Brink? What if we can't come back and get you? Do you want to stay here forever? Then what will happen to your research into the life crystals?
Yes, I see your point. I'll go with you to try out these metal plates. But if it doesn't get us home, then you two will stop interfering with me from then on. All right? You agree we have a deal?
Agreed.
All right, all right.
All right. I'll do a close up, and then I am gonna make a clip of just now. That was absolutely gruesome. Wild. That's the part that kind of reminded me of Red Dead Red Dead Redemption reminded me of this because of the guy losing his hand and stuff.
That should do it.
Do what? What's happening?
Nothing is happening, that's what.
That's not exactly nothing, Brink.
It's a door. You think Earth is on the other side? I think nothing is on the other side.
What did you expect? The Tooth Fairy to come and fly us all home? The door opened. Let's go see what's in there.
We had a deal. I came, these metal plates did not take us home, and now you will have to leave me alone forever. You gave me your word, and I expect you to keep it.
Okay, Brink.
He is definitely insane.
Is that your opinion as a journalist?
It's my opinion as a sane person.
Time to get in the hamster wheel.
I saw something like this in the museum display. This machine was the greatest of the inventor's achievements.
What does it do?
I haven't the faintest idea.
Do you think it might send us home?
Right now, it's doing nothing. It's a row of crystalline devices. It looks like there's a part missing here. There's a gap. I don't know how to work these controls. I don't know what to do with this device. Sorry, Bird. You'll have to find a new home.
Nice.
It doesn't look safe to walk there.
Guess I could talk to her as well and find out what's going on with that spot.
Robbins, we've got to try and turn on the inventor's machine. It's the only way to find out what it does.
What do we do? Search all these islands for a part when we don't even know what it looks like? Where are all those helpful hints now?
The hints were about things they deliberately hid to keep them safe. But this missing part, what if it was stolen? Or just corroded away?
Then all of this would be for nothing. Boston, somebody knows what the missing part does, and maybe even where it is.
Well, I don't know.
I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about somebody who was sealed in a crystal pyramid.
What if I hadn't noticed that inscription and taken it with me? We could have wandered around here until we died without ever finding that island.
They hide it, then they help us find it. Who can understand why aliens do what they do? Maybe it's a test of our intelligence.
Or maybe it's a test of our dumb luck.
Or our persistence.
Sounds like a video game to me.
Thanks.
Should really ask about what's his face.
As worried as I am for Brink, I can't help feeling a little angry at him.
He's wacko, nuts, out of his mind with greed. He's not himself. It's those damn crystals.
You still hanging in there?
I'm okay, Boston. Don't worry about me.
Thanks.
Speak.
The machine in your laboratory, what does it do?
Where the lights all shine, it opens the eye.
The eye. Does that mean the crystal at the meeting place of the light bridges? The machine generated this eye.
The eye sees into all space and time. And where the eye sees, the mind can fly.
Okay.
Was this eye the doorway into the place where your people went?
A door that can be crossed only one way.
You don't know that. If someone has a strong enough tie to reality...
Do you think you are stronger than all my people? Even they, the strongest race known, could not overcome the temptation before it was too late.
If we bring your people back to this world, then they can build a starship to take us home to Earth. It's our only chance. Maybe we'll fail, but you must let us try.
Since you think you are stronger and wiser than my people, I will let you have the fruit of your pride. I will tell you how to find the piece I hid, if you know how to ask. But it will cost you more than you ever imagined.
Please, don't play any more games with us. Where is the missing piece?
You cannot understand what will begin if you activate the eye. You cannot bear to pay what it will cost you.
Yes, you've warned us. Now where is the piece?
Go to the map with this message and see what it shows you. I have said enough.
The island we found. Where was it hidden?
It left this reality, but only a little way. It can come back, because it never fully left.
The island moves in and out of our reality?
It loses substance with every passage. We thought we could take our world with us into Space-Time 6. It could not be done.
When something leaves our reality, where does it go?
To a place where time is infinite in all directions. But because it does not move along a single line, it can never be predicted or controlled. Those who go there from here cannot change anything. They are nothing but observers. Forever.
Then why did you make them?
Our society became obsessed with living eternally. I underestimated the breadth and danger of the obsession. The crystals are the second worst mistake I made.
Still don't know what the first was.
Tell us how to get back to Earth. I beg you.
If my people could return from Space-Time 6 where they have gone, they would rebuild this starport. They would make a crystal ship which would take you back to your planet. But they will never find their way back home.
Thank you for helping us.
Help yourselves by giving up. Never look into the impossible eye. You don't have the strength to return from that place.
Yeah, so from what I'm understanding, his people were obsessed with living internally. So, or eternally. So, they wanted to go to a different dimension to never die. But at the same time, they can't ever return. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm really unsure if that's what he considers his biggest mistake. Like, maybe sending out all those rocks and stuff, like the asteroids and stuff, to all the planets that first got us over here in the first place. That could be a big mistake as well. He said he regretted doing that as well. So there's like 3 things that he could respectfully think are huge mistakes, because now it's really affecting more than just his people. It's in fact it's affecting a lot of people.
It won't accomplish anything.
Too bad it doesn't just do it if I hold it over. That would be sweet. I know that spot. Is it over here or is it on the other?
That's where the part is.
Assuming he gave us the right code.
Is it over here? No, it's on so we are on map. Not museum. It's a planetarium? No. Tomb? No. I think it was planetary. No, wait. Now I'm gapping out. I know where it is. I just can't remember.
Yeah, right. Like I'm gonna stick my hand in some crack in the rock on an alien planet.
Is it 2? No. Why am I gapping out on where it was? Right. It wasn't this way.
Do you get the idea that he really doesn't want us to succeed in repairing his machine?
Let's just find the missing piece.
Thanks.
It is over here, but it's through the nest area. I'm like, I know where I've seen it. I just couldn't remember the sequence.
Robbins. Do you get the idea that he really doesn't want us to succeed in repairing his machine?
Let's just find the missing piece.
We've got to try and turn on the inventor's machine. It's the only way to find out what it does.
What do we do? Search all these islands for a part when we don't even know what it looks like? Where are all those helpful hints now?
The hints were about things they deliberately hid to keep them safe. But this missing part, what if it was stolen? Or just corroded away?
Then all of this would be for nothing. Boston, somebody knows what the missing part does, and maybe even where it is.
Well, I don't know.
I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about somebody who was sealed in a crystal pyramid.
Thanks. I wish I knew what's going to happen when I get this piece back in place. The hiding place wasn't too subtle.
Maybe he's got a few tricks up his sleeve. If he had sleeves, that is. But we still have to try.
have you been?
Where have we been?
I need your crystals. All of them. Right now!
Come on, Brink. How many crystals can one man use?
Not for me, you fools. I need them for my machine. For science. Research. Give them to me!
Machine? What are you talking about?
I'm through talking! I'm not going to let anybody stand between me and the greatest scientific achievement in history!
I only have these few crystals left, Brink, but I'll be glad to share some of them if you want.
All of them! You didn't share anything, Lo. I took them! And it's a good thing you didn't fight me. I would have killed you to get these.
You would have tried.
You two will be nothing but a footnote in the annals of my achievements.
He didn't damage the machine part, did he?
Alright, so I am gonna pause, save, play through, okay. Play. Boom, and then games.
Yeah, this is where the part we found goes. It won't do anything. It fits. But the machine still doesn't work. Did the alien lie to us? Or does the machine need something else?
It needs crystals. Looks like it, anyways.
Looks like a life crystal would fit perfectly in here. Looks like a life crystal would fit perfectly in here. Robbins. Never mind.
Actually, let's go to the museum, because the museum has a bunch, right? But I'm kind of confused, like, curious. Oh, it's empty.
They're all gone.
No wonder why he's like, I need them all.
Get away from here! I won't let you break my life crystal machine!
We don't want to break anything.
My machine isn't working yet. Yes, gloat if you want to. I've studied all the inscriptions. Maggie's not the only one who can decipher strange languages. I followed the plans I found, but there's still something missing, and without it the machine won't work. So if you think you can steal my life crystals again, Commander Lo, think again. I'll kill you first, and believe me, no one will ever revive you.
Actually, you robbed me twice, and I only robbed you once. So you're still one ahead.
Don't joke with me!
Don't joke with him, Boston.
Go away! My work is very important. You can't possibly understand what I'm doing here.
Brink. I think I know what piece is missing from your machine.
How can you know anything about this? You're not a scientist. You're just a strutting tin soldier.
I think it's the same piece that the eye generator needed. I think it's the key to all this technology. The alien inventor hid it because without it, none of the machines he considers dangerous will work.
Why would the creator of life crystals think they were dangerous?
Because the crystals make you feel so good that they take over your life. All you care about is getting more of them. He said it was the second worst mistake he'd made.
And the worst mistake?
The eye.
So you and Maggie, you keep telling me I'm crazy. But you plan to make an even worse mistake.
I'll make you a deal, Brink.
Yes, like the deal you made before. I keep my part, but you go back on it.
I didn't go back on it. I just wanted to talk about it with you first.
No deals with liars and thieves.
Brink, you need what I have to make your machine work. But if it works, then you'll have plenty of life crystals, right? You could share them with us and it wouldn't cost you anything, right?
If you have the missing parts, yes.
That's my deal. Your machine, my part. 50-50 on the life crystals.
I know you plan to cheat me.
We won't even come near the machine when it's running. You divide up the life crystals.
Then what's to stop me from keeping them all?
Because I am trained as a military man, Brink. And if I ever actually decide to fight you, I don't care how strong and healthy you are. You will lose. And then I will take them all. Got it?
Get your missing part and put it in my machine. Even liars and thieves can bargain as long as they watch each other very carefully.
Half the life crystals, Brink. Remember?
You don't scare me, you hairless monkey.
Brink. When the eye is activated, it's a doorway into infinity. We can go in and come out anywhere.
It is a meaningless toy compared to what I am working on.
What do you...
I don't have time to waste on foolish discussion of nothing.
Half the life crystals, Brink. Remember?
You don't scare me, you hairless monkey.
I guess I'll take this with me. It fits perfectly. This is how the aliens designed the life crystal machine to work.
Nothing's happening.
Yes, it is. It's vibrating. Be patient. Who knows how fast it's supposed to work? We'll just have to wait.
Suits me fine. We'll split them 50-50, right?
Of course.
50-50. Look, there's one. And another.
2.
Is that all? Just 2? I need more than 2.
I don't know about that, Brink, but it's a sure thing I need more than one. You still have all the crystals you stole from me and every other place on these islands.
Don't touch them!
50-50, you said, Brink. Well, you must have hundreds of life crystals. It's not even 50-50 if I take these two.
I knew you were a liar and a cheat.
You weren't gonna let me have even one of these.
I'll make the machine even better. It will produce more.
Not till we're gone, it won't. I need that machine part to run the eye generator.
You will take nothing from this machine, you lying thief!
Once the eye is working, you can either come back with us to Earth, or you can stay here, take the part out of the eye generator and put it back in your own machine. Just have a little patience. Robbins, do you think we should try this part in the eye? I get the feeling the inventor didn't want us to do this.
Of course we should. It's probably our only chance of getting home.
As worried as I am for Brink, I can't help feeling a little angry at him.
He's wacko, nuts, out of his mind with greed. He's not himself. It's those damn crystals.
You still hanging in there?
I'm okay, Boston. Don't worry about me.
Thanks.
No! My machine is stopping! You've wrecked my machine! You're a dead man!
Brink, please. We don't have to fight. You can have the part back after we're done with it.
Everything you say is a lie!
Maggie, tell him.
If you say a word, Maggie, I'll kill you too!
Brink, don't make me hurt you.
You won't hurt me when you're dead!
Brink! Oh, Maggie, please believe me. I didn't want to hurt him. I didn't want him dead.
It wasn't Brink who died here. Brink died when he fell down the hole when we first arrived. What just fell over the cliff was someone else. Someone alien. Created by those death crystals.
Maggie, are we making an even worse mistake by activating the eye?
Staying in this world any longer than we have to, that's the worst mistake we could make. We've got to do anything we can to survive.
But what if we die trying?
Don't you get it, Boston? This place is worse than death. I'd rather die than stay here.
Alright, let's go to Cathedral.
Yeah, this is where the part we found goes. The alien was right. This thing has already killed one of us, but it's back in place. The crystals Brink died for.
Doing close up again. I'm saving to make sure that things are, gonna be hunky dory. Because there's a multiple ending of this, so we can do.
Robbins. Poor Brink. Dying one miserable death wasn't good enough.
Whatever died the second time, it wasn't Brink. It was the evil of the crystals manifested in Brink's body.
I don't know about you, but I'm starting to get tired. I've done a lot of digging.
And I've done so much reading, my eyes ache.
I feel like I'm just what he called me. A traitor. A liar.
You were dealing with a madman. You were trying to save him, too.
Do you think we should try this part in the eye?
It's probably our only chance of getting home.
You're the one who read the alien books. What exactly happens when we turn it on with enough life crystals in it?
It would have taken me years to read everything, Boston, and I didn't understand half of what I read. But there's no doubt that this machine is dangerous. The alien warned us it might cost us more than we expected.
What does that mean?
It might mean that just turning on the machine might kill us.
You mean he booby-trapped the thing?
I mean that the machine may draw on more than life crystals. It may drain the life out of whoever uses it.
Then I'm running the controls.
Don't be absurd. It might do nothing, too. Or it could kill whoever isn't at the controls. I just want to tell you.
No goodbyes. We're gonna make it home together, Maggie.
I'm not sentimental, Boston. I wasn't going to say goodbye. I just want you to promise me something.
After you saw me break every promise I made to Brink, you want me to make another one to you?
What happened with Brink couldn't be helped, Boston. I know you'll keep your word with me.
What's the promise?
If I die, and you live, don't use any life crystals on me. Don't revive me. Do you understand?
Are you sure?
I saw what Brink became. I don't want that to happen to me. You wouldn't be saving Maggie Robbins. You'd be creating a monster with my memories, my face. Don't do it. Promise me.
I promise, Maggie. And vice versa, okay?
All right.
And now you tell me the truth about something, Maggie. Are you sure you didn't find out somewhere that something bad happens to the person at the controls of this machine?
Boston, I don't know any more than you do about what will happen when I switch this thing on.
If that's a lie, I'm gonna be really ticked off, Maggie.
Yeah, I know. Here we go. It's stuck. I'll have to pry it open.
Be careful.
Ah!
Maggie! Maggie, you liar! You knew this would happen.
The eye.
It worked. The eye is restored.
Worth it then. Go home.
Maggie.
All right. So another close up. I'm gonna save here because this is where everything becomes very. This is where you make your choice at the end. This is so we're gonna do the good ending, I guess. Alien device.
I don't know what to do with this device.
So, like, we just leave right now. I think, if I remember correctly.
I should have known the inventor would have one more trick up his sleeve. Here's the lens that shapes the light for the bridge. Here's the lens that shapes the light for the bridge.
Don't I have to go?
Poor guy, man. Where's the tram? Looks like the controls must have shorted out when the eye machine was turned on. Great. Trapped. Nothing happened.
Why? It's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to click on the lens.
Here's the lens that shapes the light for the bridge. It won't accomplish anything. I can't use these two things together. Here's the lens that shapes the light for the bridge.
Maybe there was only one ending.
Oh no! Lo! I begged you!
I don't know what to do with this device. I don't know how to work these controls.
Oh, she's gone. And I'm trapped here. I think there's also a ending where you don't revive her. Feel like there was anyways, but I'm trying to remember how.
There's a signal here, but I'm not getting a clear reading. It doesn't point in any direction. It won't accomplish, it won't do anything. I can't use these two things together. It won't do anything. It won't do anything. It won't do anything. It won't do anything. He's dead. She's dead. I can't use the... It won't do anything. It seems to be made of light, but it still looks like a bridge to me. I don't know what to do with this device. It's a row of crystalline devices. Nothing happened. It's a row of crystalline devices. It won't accomplish anything. It won't accomplish anything. I can't use these two things together. It won't accomplish anything. It won't accomplish anything. It won't accomplish anything. I can't use these two things together. It won't do anything. I can't use these two things together. It won't accomplish anything. It won't accomplish anything.
I don't know, I feel like I'm trapped now.
I can't use these two things together. I can't use these two things together. It won't accomplish anything. It won't do anything. It won't do it. It won't accomplish anything. It won't do anything. I can't use these two things together.
I don't know.
I can't use these two things together. I don't know how to work these controls. Here's the lens that shapes the light for the bridge. It won't accomplish anything. It won't accomplish anything.
I'm missing something, guys. I really am.
I can't use these two things together. There's a signal here, but I'm not getting a clear reading. It doesn't point in any direction. These are similar, but they don't seem to fit together. I can't use these two things together. It won't accomplish anything. The scepter heats the case of the flashlight when they are held together. The scepter heats the case of the flashlight when they are held together. There's no reason to use the flashlight with this. I can't use these two. My flashlight glows faintly when I hold the crystal close to it. The crystal is making the teeth twitch. There's not enough flesh left for this to revive it. It makes the tusk just slightly warm. My flashlight glows faintly when I hold the crystal close to it. Holding the crystal close to my pen ultimate causes the screen to warp. It won't do anything. It won't do anything. I don't think these objects come from the same technology. They probably don't work together. I can't use these two things together. It won't do anything. It won't do anything. I can't use these. It won't accomplish anything. It seems to be made of light, but it still looks like a bridge to me. I can't use these two things.
I don't get it. I really don't. Am I trapped? I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Hey, Potato. How you doing? I'm pretty sure I've done that, but I'll try again there. Water. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've done that, but it'll piss me off if it's literally that, and I've been trying that in the past. Maybe it's timed? I've literally
That was
done
the
that.
inventor's last chance to stop me. I will get out into Space-Time 6. I will bring the people of this place back home, and they will build me a starship that will take me back to Earth.
Alright. At least I have a save pre-hand before Maggie, or when Maggie died. So we'll revert back after so you can see both the ends. Yeah, maybe.
I guess this is the real test. Can a practical guy from Earth do what all the builders of this place failed to do? Can I go into Space-Time 6 and still find my way back to reality? Only one way to find out. It's beautiful. A guy could get lost here real easy. No. No, I'm not going any farther into this place. I'm staying here, where I can get back out again.
You are as strong as we hoped, human.
I can understand you.
In Space-Time 6, all living minds communicate perfectly. You stand at the doorway, human. You show us all the pathway back to life. To reality. To a place where we will someday die, yes, but we will have a life before we die.
Every past and future. I can see them all, but which one is real?
Go back now, human. Take me home. My people have their bodies, their bones, their lives again. We owe you a great debt, Commander Lowe.
All I want, now that my friends are dead, is to go back to Earth and tell the story of how they died.
Why not let them tell their own story?
I wish.
You knew the way home, but I know all the other paths through time and space.
Wait, don't go back there.
I have brought you a gift.
Maggie. Brink. You're alive again.
We were lost, but this being found us and led us back.
Maggie. When you died, Man, I'm glad to see you.
I don't know if I'm glad to see you, Boston. You broke your promise to me.
I'm sorry. I just didn't want to go on without you.
But you knew that what the crystals bring back isn't life. It wasn't me.
But it's you now.
Yes. Well, yes, it is.
And I'm free of the madness of the crystals, too. You did it, Lo.
No, it was our friend here.
No, the credit belongs to you. We once revered a great inventor because he opened the door to unchanging eternity. But you opened the passageway back into true life.
All I am is a guy who wants to get back home.
Already my people are preparing a great crystal starship to take you there.
But we can come back, can't we?
You and any others who wish to come. You are a young people, strong and full of hope and passion. We have much to teach you, and you have much to share with us as well. There will be friendship between our species forever.
I hope you're right. Not all human beings are as, nice as us.
Oh, I know that. All young species are alike that way. But don't worry. If any of your people try to pick a fight, we'll mash them like bugs.
How reassuring.
The ship is almost ready. Go home and tell your people what has been accomplished here.
Telling the people, that's Maggie's job.
And getting us home? That was yours. You did it, Boston.
Thank you, Boston.
We all thank you, Boston Lowe.
All right. So she's dead now. Not picking her up. Now let's look at the difference between the endings.
I should have known the inventor would have one more trick up his sleeve. That was the inventor's last chance to stop me. I will get out into Space-Time 6. I will bring the people of this place back home, and they will build me a starship that will take me back to Earth. I guess this is the real test. Can a practical guy from Earth do what all the builders of this place failed to do? Can I go into Space-Time 6 and still find my way back to reality? Only one way to find out. It's beautiful. A guy could get lost here real easy. No, I'm not going any farther into this place. I'm staying here, where I can get back out again.
You are as strong as we hoped, human.
I can understand you.
In Space-Time 6, all living minds communicate perfectly. You stand at the doorway, human. You show us all the pathway back to life. To reality. To a place where we will someday die, yes, but we will have a life before we die.
Every past and future. I can see them all, but which one is real?
Go back now, human. Take me home. My people have their bodies, their bones, their lives again. We owe you a great debt, Commander Lowe.
All I want, now that my friends are dead, is to go back to Earth and tell the story of how they died.
Why not let them tell their own story?
I wish.
You knew the way home, but I know all the other paths through time and space.
Wait, don't go back there.
I have
I've brought you a gift. Maggie. Brink. You're alive again.
We were lost, but this being found us and led us back.
Aw.
Maggie, I thought I'd lost you forever.
So you really didn't try to resurrect me with the crystals?
No, I promised you. And besides, what the crystals bring back from death, it wouldn't have been you.
I know, Boston. You kept your word. And yet, you did find a way to bring me back from death.
It wasn't me, but I'm glad you're here.
And I'm free of the madness of the crystals, too. You did it, Lo.
No, it was our friend here.
No, the credit belongs to you. We once revered a great inventor because he opened the door to unchanging eternity. But you opened the passageway back into true life.
All I am is a guy who wants to get back home.
Already my people are preparing a great crystal starship to take you there.
But we can come back, can't we?
You and any others who wish to come. You are a young people, strong and full of hope and passion. We have much to teach you, and you have much to share with us as well. There will be friendship between our species forever.
I hope you're right. Not all human beings are as...
Sounds about right.
nice as us.
Oh, I know that. All young species are alike that way. But don't worry. If any of your people try to pick a fight, we'll mash them like bugs.
How reassuring.
The ship is almost ready. Go home and tell your people what has been accomplished here.
Telling the people, that's Maggie's job.
And getting us home, that was yours. You did it, Boston.
Thank you, Boston.
We all thank you, Boston Lowe.
Solid. It's good to play that all again. Yeah, Steven Spielberg, Brian Moriarty, Sean Clark. Always been curious if there was more to it at the end. Probably not, eh? Kept our computers working. Love it. Hint line reps. Tech reps. Correspondence. The Dig novel. Monkey, the incredibly lonely drilling cat. Ghost of Dig's Past. Aw. Very special thanks to George Lucas and Steven Spielberg. The end. Huge. Best ET ever. It was a really good game. Well, let's do a close up. I guess, I have nothing else to really stream tonight. Like, I'm either going to be on for another 30 minutes or I go to bed early, go sleep, wake up early, get a coffee, be on here, and then stream Red Dead Redemption Online. Probably a win-win for everything if I head off now. So, if you like this content and you want to support me, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I try and go live as much as humanly possible. I want to do another point-and-click adventure game sometime soon. Not right now, but sometime soon, just to, change it up a little bit. I got a bunch of games that I need to get through, so yeah, I'll talk to y'all later.